the Fajr breeze, it's the moment of learning, it's the aura of awakening. Come on in about Allah, oh oh oh, 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 come on in about Allah, oh oh oh.
In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. On today's episode of Fajr Breeze, we will be talking about managing time for optimal worship in Ramadan. The month of Ramadan is such a blessed month, and there's a lot for us to reap from the month. There's a lot of blessing, a lot of reward that we want to take advantage of. And it is a month that encourages and boosts our spiritual growth. But to achieve all of this, one thing is very, very important: time management. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, by the time, mankind is indeed lost, except those who believe and does good deeds, and reminds others of the truth, and reminds others to be patient. This simply reminds us that time is very fleeting. It moves so fast, and if you don't take advantage of the time that you have now, you're going to lose it. And that also reminds me of the saying of the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam when he said, take advantage of 5 before 5. When you're young before you're old. When you're rich before you're poor. When you have free time before you are busy. When you're healthy before you are healed. And when you have life before you are dead. This puts into perspective of how much we need to take advantage of the time that we have now before things take this time away from us. Let's look at the life of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and how he managed his time. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the perfect example for every Muslim, regardless of whatever makes up your day. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam set an example for us when he puts a lot of his worship in the night, the standing in the night, the Quran recitation, and he filled his days with a lot of zikr, tiny little mighty acts. Take note, mighty acts, because your reward is a multitude in this sacred month. And how this puts into perspective, what are those actions that you need to put in place to achieve this? The first one is plan your day. Divide your day into blocks of worship, work, and for yourself, because you need some me time regardless of how much you want to sacrifice for worship. When you create these blocks for yourself, ensure that you have a sort of tracker, a Ramadan planner, or anything that allows you to remain steadfast on what you have set those blocks for and achieve the goal that you have put for that time being. The second thing I'm going to give to you is avoid time wasters. Idle talks, unnecessary scrolling on WhatsApp, whiling away time, doing nothing, run away from it. Fill those times with quick zikr here and there, with a quick dua, with a quick intention change. You want to sleep, quickly make a quick intention. Ya Allah, I'm trying to rest so that I can wake up healthier to worship you. Ya Allah, I want to take this break to rest so I can have more strength to worship you. Ya Allah, accept my worship. All I've said now did not take me 1 minute, but I've made strong duas to Allah, and may Allah accept all our duas. The last but not the least is have a group of people. Family first. It can also be friends. It can be literally any group of people that you come together and you're able to achieve the same goal. These people would help you to remain steadfast. You will push yourself to Jannah together. And most importantly, at Jama'atul Rahmah, you are gaining more and more blessing. The life of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is enough an example for us. And I would like that we go back and think about this. How exactly are you managing your time? The idle talks, the unnecessary time wasting, take it all away. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put a lot of barakah in our time, help us to manage our time properly, and accept all our worship from us. Make it way heavy on our scale of good deeds, and most importantly, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us among those who will leave Ramadan with the certificate of Jannah in their hands. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
It's the Fajr breeze, it's the moment of learning, it's the aura of awakening. Come on in about Allah, oh oh oh, 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 come on in about Allah, oh oh oh.